everyone. Today we're at Hollywood Studios. It's definitely going to be a crowded day because it is President's Weekend, but we're out here today braving the crowds because there's some new characters here that we really want to meet. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers are out, and Max and Goofy.
So our first stop of the day is going to be into the Celebrity 5 and 10 because we have to return some merchandise. We also want to see what's new. And here's some of the newest merchandise. This is one of our favorite lines right now. They have these Walt Disney Studio items. They have this hooded sweatshirt in adults and kids. They have this button-up heavy shirt over here, and then they have cool accessories for like your desk or your office at home. They have this picture frame. There's this hat over here, which I have. Here's some more of those office items. This is a phone holder over here. Here is like a little pencil or pen holder. It says Walt Disney Studios, Mickey Mouse, and Silly Symphony Sound cartoons. They have this like typewriter, little post-it holder as well. And then this mug is really cool. It says Walt Disney Cartoonists. They have some other items like this tote bag. Of course, there are ears that go for this line as well. They have a cropped sweatshirt with that same logo that is on the hoodie. There's a little beret, some more of those phone holders. Ooh, what is this? This is like a memo board, and it looks like one of the tables that the illustrators would draw on. The birthday cake castle items are really popular. They have it over here on the mannequin. This is the gray t-shirt. Haven't seen it yet in the store, but this is like sewed on. It's like an embroidered t-shirt.
They have the Walt Disney Disneyland sweatshirt, and I really like this because it has Tinkerbell on it. And then it has all the lands on the bottom.
That is cool. What does this text say? It says, each week as you enter the timeless land, one of these many worlds will open for you. That's a cool sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's $55. It's actually like kind of like lightweight too. It's not too heavy.
Alex found them. There it is.
They're hiding them in between these long sleeve gray shirts.
Yeah, they're kind of just hidden over here in this rack.
Well, there's a small.
I think I saw a large.
There is a large. Oh my God. Grab it, Matt.
Score.
So it's kind of weird because the characters and the words are embroidered, but then all of this and the castle is like screen printed. But I still think it's like a really cool shirt. That's the back.
Yeah.
And here's the front. And same thing. This is all embroidered. This is screen printed.
And that's how they did it for the hoodie as well.
Yeah, and I did get the hoodie. I think I'm also going to get the t-shirt. The t-shirt's $45, which is pricey for a t-shirt, but I think it's because of the embroidery.
They also have a 25th anniversary birthday cake castle mug. And there's the front, and then on the back, it says 25, and one of the newest collections that just came out a few days ago is the Oswald the Lucky Rabbit collection, and they have a whole bunch of Oswald merchandise. This mug is really, really cool. It says Walt Disney Studios, Hyperion Hollywood, and it has Oswald busting through the front of the mug, and on the inside it says Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. This is really cool. And for $64.99, there's an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit hoodie. And he's coming through the front and also coming through the back. There's Oswald's butt. They also have it on a black t-shirt as well with Oswald on the front and the back. And these plushes are cute. Oswald's playing the banjo and singing his songs. And then over on the front on his foot, it says Disney 100. And for $39.99, they have these Oswald the Lucky Rabbit little pillows here. So they have another Oswald the Lucky Rabbit shirt. It's a woman's cut t-shirt over here. Of course, they have Oswald ears that you can buy and wear around the park. And then this is actually really neat. They have this Oswald like figurine looking thing, but it's actually a diffuser. And the oil, like if you put essential oils or something in here to diffuse, the smoke will come out of the front of his car. And you could see it over there on the box. And the parks are quite crowded this weekend because it is President's Day weekend, so the wait times here at Hollywood Studios, and I'm sure throughout the rest of Walt Disney World, are very, very long. And like we said, today is going to be heavily focused on those characters because there are some new rare ones that are out. And again, the wait times for the rides are very, very long. We'll try to get on at least maybe one ride. Maybe we'll do like Muppet Vision or something like that that generally has a shorter wait. But there are some really cool characters that we're going to go around and try to see today. And right over here, directly in front of the Chinese theater, we came across our first character sightings. Donald and Daisy are out here for pictures and selfies. There they are. Look at Donald. Always number one. And Frozone is out here meeting and greeting over on the lawn as well. It's pretty cool to see these characters just popping up, taking photos. It's very impromptu. There's no lines. It's kind of like it was back in the early days of the reopening, where you could just kind of come up and take pictures. Right over by Frozone is the board with all the wait times. You can see how busy it is. Smuggler's Run, 85 minutes. Rise of the Resistance, 120.
Whoa, Tower is 95 and Rock and Roller Coaster was 170.
Oh my gosh. And Star Tours is 45 minutes. And over here, directly in front of Hollywood and Vine on Echo Lake, with Gertie in the background, there is The Incredibles. Mr. and Mrs. Incredible out meeting and greeting. This is really great. And you can meet Chip and Dale in their Rescue Rangers outfit right at the exit to Indiana Jones, which is right over here. This is where they used to sell like some of the Indiana Jones merchandise, and they are right in there under that little hut. Hello! You like my shirt? I wore it just for you guys. I had to fit in. I'm not as cool as the two of you, but I had to try. Oh, he's looking good. He's looking good.
Fix his eyebrows.
He's camera ready. You too, Dale. Can we get a picture with you guys? All right. So as we were waiting for Chip and Dale, a family walks by and said, who's over there? Like, who's meeting and greeting? And the dad goes, it's Chip and Dale dressed as Indiana Jones. And my heart broke a little bit because, as you can see, I love the Rescue Rangers. And here's how you know it is a very busy day in the parks, because Star Tours has a 40-minute standby wait, and I don't even know the last time I saw it have a wait over like 20 or 25 minutes. So it is very busy. So we are heading towards Galaxy's Edge, but we're not gonna go in Galaxy's Edge, because right over here is where you can meet Max and Goofy, and Max is dressed in his Powerline outfit, and we have to meet them. So we're gonna jump in line. Hopefully we could do both, but we're definitely gonna try for Max. This is like a day that I feel like we haven't had in a long time. Like, this feels like we're in Disneyland.
I know. There's so many characters now. I feel like it hasn't been like that in any of the parks lately, but I'm so excited to meet Max.
And just to give you a better sense of direction of where we are, that archway is the entrance to Galaxy's Edge, and then directly across the way over here is Muppet Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo. So as you're making your way into Batuu, you make a right just before the gate, and that's where you will find Goofy and Max. I'm excited to meet Max because we didn't really get to see him at the Halloween party.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't have like a good spot for his little dance that he comes out and does, which you do all around the house now.
Stand out above the crowd.
So it's cool we get to see him here, and he's like here all the time now. Hello, Max. Oh my gosh, you look incredible.
You look so cool.
You look even better than the real Powerline. We're so excited to meet you. We tried to see you around Halloween, but we missed you. So now we're happy that you're back here all the time.
And I do your dance around the house all the time. Stand out above the crowd. Stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud.
Oh, Goofy's coming back, and look at the dance moves.
Can we make some noise for Goofy?
Hello, Goofy.
Oh, dance moves.
Oh, he wants to dance with you.
Dance moves as you do.
Oh, look at that. You want to dance too? We'll do a little tango. There you go. So we stopped quick over at Woody's Lunchbox to get a quick snack, and neither of us have had anything from here. So we decided to get one of the tarts, and Alex got a root beer float. So here is what we got from Woody's Lunchbox. This is the sweet potato lunchbox tart. It's cinnamon, brown sugar icing, toasted marshmallows, and pecans, and this was $4.49. And this is actually part of their Celebrate Soulfully food offerings for Black History Month. And then Alex got herself a root beer float.
Don't mind the spill. It was exploding for some reason. All the bubbles came up and spilt over the side. But I haven't had one of these in so long. This always brings me back to like on our college program, we used to get these near Indiana Jones all the time. Remember?
Oh, every time.
So I was feeling like having one. I just tried a bite of Matt's Pop-Tart. It's a little bit on the dry side, but I really liked the flavor. We were saying it would have been a really good fall treat, like in the fall. It tastes like Thanksgiving, kind of. I don't know if I would get it again. I would try maybe one of the other ones, but overall it was good.
So the sweet potato tart was decent. Like Alex said, it had really, really good fall flavors. Would have really enjoyed that around like the Thanksgiving time. I think I want to come back and try some of the other ones because that one just wasn't my favorite. Right over by the front entrance of Toy Story Land is the location of the brand new Roundup Rodeo barbecue restaurant that's opening here in March. And you can see a little bit more than what we saw the last time. You can see where the sign is going to be, which is going to be right over there. You can see some of the artwork that's on the actual building itself. I think reservations for this open on February 21st, so if you want to try to get in, that is when they drop. I'm excited to check it out. The menu isn't like super appealing to me, but anything new, I'm always down to try. They had this gate open here, which is the former home of like Municiberg, where the Incredibles would come out and meet a few years ago, and it really hasn't been used for anything since. Like this whole area is basically abandoned, and I wonder what they're gonna do here. Like this is a giant section of the park that they could either knock down and create like another mini land or actually use something in this space.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much space back here and they're just using it for absolutely nothing right now. Like there's a few benches and people are sitting down, but like they used to have like a little show in the back. They used to be able to meet them. And now it's just like wasted space.
Yeah, and they're out in the front of the park,
yeah,
which is odd.
We
like,
saw them when we came
They should have
in.
just threw them back here and brought all that stuff back that they did years ago.
I know.
Yeah, like I said, all this space over here can be used for something else. Or if you're going to bring the Incredibles back, instead of having them meet over by Echo Lake and like 50s primetime, which doesn't really make a lot of sense for the Incredibles, put them back here where like they originally were. You had all the Incredibles, Edna Mode. They used to come out and do like little shows for the kids, things with hula hoops. I remember being here like 3 or 4 years ago, and they were using this area for that. So curious like what this is going to become, because right now it's just like an abandoned section of Hollywood Studios. And another space that has kind of gone by the wayside is the area by Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Star Wars Launch Bay, and the Disney Junior Dance Party. That's like the only thing that's happening over here right now. This whole area is another place that needs to be completely reworked because there's a lot of prime real estate here. Launch Bay is a huge building and has a lot of potential if they actually use it the right way. And then Voyage of the Little Mermaid has not come back in years. So like either bring the show back or use this building for another show. It's just one less thing that is eating crowds here at Hollywood Studios. So I'm very curious what they end up doing here. And it's not like they aren't using Launch Bay for anything at all. This is where you can meet Vader, Chewbacca, and BB-8. But that's basically all it's used for right now. This is where you can meet Chewbacca, and then they have a separate line over here, which is where you can meet Darth Vader. And there's a couple like random replicas from movie things. This is like a mock cantina, but that is basically it. And as you guys can see, there's really not much else in here other than the meet and greets. They got this carpet on the floor that says Star Wars Launch Bay, but it should say Star Wars Launch Bay. Complete waste of space. So the wait times are long, but we wanted to do one attraction, so I think it's going to be Muppet Vision 3D. But before we go inside, just wanted to point out this gelato stand because I believe this is new. Look at Kermit and Miss Piggy. They have their own little cast member name tags. Came in good timing. They said it's going to be 3 minutes until the next show.
Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! That's not a mask. Oh, sorry, lady! Gonzo?
Sorry, boss. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Now, if you'll come this way, I can show you our secret laboratory. You see, we invited distinguished scientists from all over the world to come and work here. Unfortunately, none of them showed up. So instead, I'd like to introduce you to the guys who invented Muppet Vision, and they can show you some of their... right now, I'd like to turn you over to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and his assistant, Beaker.
What, he ran away?
Well, you know what that makes him?
Smarter than us. Anybody seen a bunny? I don't see a bunny. Where? Where? Not up there, but a what? A bunny? Bean!
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Kermit, look!
What? Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody would let me help in the movie.
This is a very moving moment. Yeah, I wish they'd move it to Pittsburgh.
All right, so that is going to do it for our afternoon here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Had a fun day. We got to meet some characters that we either haven't met yet or we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, I loved meeting Max and Goofy. I think those were my favorites. We got to have a little snack and just walk around. It was a really nice afternoon.
Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed coming along with us today, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. If you guys are new to our channel, subscribe down below so you don't miss out on all of our future Disney videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.